a tragic scenario took place with me. You know what? While I was speaking English, so in the midst of speaking English, a dilemma took place. You know what? I coped with the dilemma, and even I was quite much crestfallen. The thing is that while I was speaking English, so a storm took place, and even the downpour that too took place, and thereafter I took the phone, and even I took the yellow colored water bottle along with me. And very secondly, I took one more thing, which was the phone stand of mine. And even, you know what, there were some newspapers on my phone stand. And so those newspapers flew due to the air. No, those newspapers used to go far away. Flew means flow. And flow means, very firstly, you know what, you can use the flow word for saying that the water is flowing. But my main mean is to say that the newspapers, they went quite far, and even they flew in the air due to the storm. That's the fact. And so in one sense, you know what? The thing is that a word that contains sizable, innumerable, considerable, and numerous meanings. That's the fact. But let it be. And even, you know what? For instance, value. Value that too contains a couple of meanings. The very first one is that do you value my friendship? Do you give value to me? And the very second one is that what is the value of this bracelet, or what is the value? Value means cost. What is the cost of this attire, this pink and yellow colored attire? Or even, what is the value of these sacred threads? So that's the difference. And even, you know what, I'm quite much fond of wearing the sacred colored threads. And even as a matter of fact, the one who switches over to put on the sacred threads, it meant that the one is blessed by God, and even the God would try to shower blessings upon him or her. Even the God would look after that individual who puts on the sacred related things like the threads or the necklaces or the pendants, lockets or attires or a cap or something different. But let it be. And in addition to today, I want to express my views over the term which named chemistry. As a matter of fact, according to me, over 90% of the 10th grade students of all over the world, they are quite grudgingly, forcibly and reluctantly requiring to catch up on chemistry. And as a matter of fact, chemistry that is itself the ideal of many of us. And so due to which I have chosen, even I have preferred this topic today to speak on, really. And even very firstly, my main motto behind speaking about chemistry is that we should try to express our views over some of the topics without preparing for that. Really. You know what? As a matter of fact, speaking on any topic, not only that boosts the self-esteem, but also that declines the nervousness and shyness. So for speaking on any topic for at least 2 minutes, that helps quite much for uplifting the personality of one. That's the fact. And so, you know what? I highly recommend this, that you all should try your level best to speak on the topic named chemistry, at least for 2 minutes, as this is the subject. And according to me, 50% all are aware of the subject named chemistry, all know well versed about the equations, the questions, even the numericals of chemistry, the theory, the concepts, the agendas of chemistry. So we should try to explain something, or if according to me, if someone is unable to express the views over chemistry, so one should try the level best to express the views over a specific or a particular concept of chemistry. Example, the mole theory, or how to solve the mole theory related questions, the numericals, or the MCQs related to the mole theory of chemistry. Very firstly, let me disclose something, let me spill the beans, which is that chemistry, that is itself my IELTS heel, really. It was itself a Herculean, arduous and gigantic task for me to catch up on. And even, you know what, when I was in 10th grade, so I was just having a simple book of chemistry, the mundane, the no descriptive one, the easiest one as well, and that book that used to contain some of the pages. They were around 100 in number. And in addition to the book cover that was orange in color, and there were some of the things on the on the wallpaper, in one sense on the cover of the paper, and the things they were related to chemistry itself, the jar or related to that one, or even the molecules as well, and the even the liquid, the colorful or the colored liquid of the some of the acids or something related to that, they were on the cover of the book. And in addition to, you know what, the book that used to contain merely some of the equations and the question answers, they were more in number. In addition to the numericals, they were just related to the mole theory, and each and everything was just simple and easy for me. I could catch up on chemistry quite reasonably as compared to other subjects. Since I was having no tutor, no mentor, so due to which, you know what, I was completely despondent and dejected about how to go about doing the chemistry and catching up on the chemistry related questions, and even catching up on the chemistry related numericals, equations and each and everything. And even my class teacher, he was unable to teach me chemistry in the quite good manner, and whatever he used to teach me, that used to go beyond of my level of understanding, and so due to which I was a weak student at chemistry. And even, you know what, I was not having a solid foundation over chemistry, and so due to which I used to give a dislike to chemistry. I used to feel detest with chemistry, even I used to feel scorn at chemistry as well. And later on, you know what, the month before taking the board examination of chemistry, I used to just pressurize myself for catching up on chemistry. And moreover, you know what, I used to just catch up on some of the YouTube related videos for getting to know something related to chemistry or associated with chemistry, but in vain. And even I used to watch out some of the videos of physics wala, but in vain, but courage no noise, but to know well. And furthermore, the thing is that you know what, the D-day of taking the chemistry examination, that was pretty brilliant one, and even I wasn't feeling nervous, I wasn't feeling shy, and the day before taking the chemistry examination, I was just calculating the marks. I was just putting over that at least I should get 5 marks or 10 marks or the passing marks, and I was just counting the marks and calculating the marks, and I was just expecting some of the marks from me. Even I was just praying to the Lord for getting me passed in the examination. And even, you know what, the video of the examination took place, and at the same day I was thrilling beyond measure as usual, and I wasn't bothering about the examination, even I wasn't caring about the examination. And at the D-day, I used to sit in the appointed seat of mine in the hall, and there was sitting a boy, an intelligent, a clever boy behind me, and before me a stupid guy was sitting. And in addition to, you know what, the boy who was sitting behind me, he was having a good relationship with the boy who was sitting before me. And so the boy who was sitting before me, he was poor at academics, and so he knew well was that he would be unable to pass out the chemistry examination. So he used to strike up a deal with his bosom buddy who was sitting behind me. And the deal was that the boy who was sitting behind me, he would try to disclose all the answers to him. And since I was sitting in the middle, so I got to know all the answers. That was the thing, and it so happened, and so due to which I got 65 marks out of 100, and I was able to pass out the chemistry examination of 10th grade. And even it was quite much funniest thing for me. Without putting efforts into the examination, I got passed in chemistry examination, really. And it so happened due to by luck, really, due to just sitting between the best friends. And even, you know what, they were quite much, in one sense, their bond of relationship that was quite much strengthened one, high one, and large one. And in addition to the thing is that those same best friends, they used to share each and everything of theirs together. They used to share their lunch in the lunchtime. They used to just talk together in the morning, even in the evening time, and even they used to just go together over each and every place. And even you know what, they used to talk over telephone to each other, and so they used to talk merrily and formally as well. That's the fact. And so since I was just sitting between them, so I just took the advantage of that same sort of scenario and circumstance as well. That's the fact. And even you know what, the thing is that due to just getting to know about the hints about each and everything, I got the good marks. And even according to me, the best thing is that without asking him about the answers of the questions, he disclosed the answers to me, and even I was no longer required to turn my head back towards him so as to get to know about the answers. And even without asking him anything, I got to know the real answers, which were containing high marks, and so due to which I got the high marks in the chemistry examination. And the percentage that too was awesome and brilliant as well. But in grade 12, you know what? The thing was that all around me there were seated the fools, the poor guys, and even the guys who were poor at academics. And so the thing was that I used to catch up on academics quite hard. And so I knew well first about the questions and answers, and so I didn't try to cheat anyone. And I used to put out the answers on my own, and so I got 91 percentage in 12th grade. And even I didn't try to disclose my answers to anyone. And in one sense, I used to avoid cheating permanently. Really. It's the great thing, and without cheating, I got brilliant marks in grade 12th. That's what happened with me. And even how to stop this video. Are you sure that you wanna stop streaming? Okay. Cross पे करना होता है tick.